Hey Madison, why are you out in the cold and the snow in the middle of the night? Good question. I'm glad that you asked. I thought it would make the perfect ambiance for a little bit of a story time, for a short but thrilling situation I encountered about a week ago. I was walking home from work on a night quite like tonight, except for about 3 hours earlier because luckily I don't have to walk home from work at midnight. I just have to make a gas station run time to time at midnight. I'm going to disappear for the rest of this video. I apologize. It's just going to be our voice now. I'll try to make it very sweet for you. On my way home, about 6 blocks, I'll walk from home, from the bus stop. I could stop and wait for another bus, but what's 6 blocks, right? It's just a nice little walk, which I normally really like, except for when I notice that, well, first off, a car slows down and beeps and yells at me, and I think, oh, is that a friend? Is that someone I know? Does somebody want to give me a ride home? Maybe they wanted to give me a ride somewhere, but I don't think it was home, because there was a person that I did not recognize in the slightest. And then they pulled into the parking lot across the street until I kind of walked past and I was across the light. Then I realized the same car was pulling into another parking lot, still across the street. It's a 4-lane, kind of fairly large town street, so felt safe with the space in between us, yeah. And then, my mom calls, and the whole time I had my 911 dialed into my phone and ready to go. But then my mom calls, so, I chat with her. And while we are chatting, the guy pulls into a parking lot in front of me instead of across the street from me. And so while I'm walking past his car, freaking out a little bit inside, I just tell my mom, hey Mom, I might have to call the police in a second, in a fairly loud voice, because this man had his window rolled down and had his arms sticking out like he wanted to chat with me or something. And this has been going on already for like 3 blocks, like 3 long blocks. So, obviously, dude, we made eye contact once twice before. I'm obviously not interested in getting in your car. I don't know if you think I'm a fucking prostitute or something, but I'm not interested in getting into your car. So, I told my mom, hey Mom, I might have to call the police here. This guy has been following me and is freaking me out. I won't be able to hear you for a second because I am now going to use my phone to take a lot of photos of his car. Those photos are here. Notice how all of them are blurry as fuck, and I didn't really get a good picture of his license plate. I jotted down a couple of numbers, but I'm just really not good at that sort of cognitive, receptory. I don't know. I don't memorize faces and things like that very well, which is very unfortunate. I've had to use it a lot, and it's failed me a lot. But, so I started taking pictures that turned out really blurry, and unfortunately it was a very snowy night, and I believe that had something to do with the blurriness. My camera just kept catching the snow and wasn't going to catch the car. But it was definitely enough, as you can see from the pictures, that he started to drive the fuck off. And that was the last time I saw him that night. Now, it was freaky. I don't know what this guy's issue was. Definitely, like I said before, it wasn't somebody that I knew. If it was somebody that I knew, they would have just pulled over and it's like, hey Madison, get the fuck in the car. It was just some creeper. I'm considering, as I mentioned, that maybe he thought I was a prostitute, but this is what I was wearing. And that's all that matters that I was wearing, because this coat goes down far. I am in Eskimo right now. Like, I can't even tell that I'm female under here. So I don't think the guy was like, prostitute, let's get some. And I think in that case, he would have also been a little bit more open and not immediately drive the fuck away. This girl's freaking out at me, run away. So yeah, that was my scary story from this week. I would like to hear your thoughts. If I did get his driver's license number all the way, I would have called the police. But unfortunately, I don't know car makes. So like looking at the pictures, my boyfriend thinks it's a Nissan, but I have no flippin' clue what sort of car it was. It was just a 4-door white sedan with black trim. So like I would have called the cops if I had more information on the car, but I didn't. And you just don't want to send cops on a random goose chase. But it was kind of a freaky situation. I just wanted to share that with you. I'm fine, by the way. I was on the phone with my mom for like 4 hours after that, and really we were just chatting. Like I had totally forgotten about it. Like just after it happened, really, because it wasn't that big of a deal, and I'm kind of used to the knowledge that there are creepy people out there, and you should just always keep an eye out and kind of protect yourself. I'm not saying you ever need to really be paranoid. I definitely have not gained any paranoia out of it. It is almost 1 in the morning, and I am outside for my second trip to the gas station in the hour because I forgot what I needed the first time. So my mace is not on me. In fact, I have still not put that mace in the bag that I'm using. So, like, I'm fine. I'm not really paranoid from the situation. I'm repeating myself a lot, but there you go. That's just a story time with me. I just would like to, I guess, send out like a little PSA to people, watch your back. Keep constant vigilance, Mad Eye Moody was right, constant vigilance. And, but like, don't live your life being afraid of shit, because happens or not, I don't know. Just don't live your life in fear, just, it is as it is, and keep yourself safe, and yeah. So, I love you guys. I'm gonna go inside now because I'm cold. That breath reveal wasn't really too much. Okay, bye.